The hidden truth of tarot, ancient secrets revealed. For some, it's nothing more than a deck of cards, used in fortune-telling, curiosity, or party tricks. But what if I told you that within these 78 cards lies something far more profound? A hidden map of existence, a coded journey of the soul, a symbolic technology that may trace back not to medieval Europe, but to the very roots of human consciousness itself. Today, we peel back the veil, not to ask whether tarot works, but to ask, what is it really? And why does it still speak with power across centuries, cultures, and worlds? Origins of tarot. Mainstream history places the birth of tarot in 14th and 15th century Europe. We are told it began as a simple card game called tarocchi, played by nobles and commoners alike. But from the very beginning, the tarot resisted being just a game. The imagery, the fool stepping into the unknown, death riding on his pale horse, the magician bridging heaven and earth, was never ordinary. These were archetypes, symbols, timeless motifs of myth and mystery, too precise, too potent. Some scholars trace tarot's lineage further back, suggesting it is descended from the Book of Thoth in ancient Egypt, a legendary tome said to contain the secrets of the universe. Others see connections to Hermeticism, the mystical teachings of Hermes Trismegistus, or to Kabbalah, where the 22 major arcana echo the 22 paths of the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life is not only a central symbol in Kabbalah, it's also deeply woven into the history of tarot. Each of the 10 spheres on the tree connects to aspects of existence. Secret societies, such as the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, mapped the tarot cards onto these pathways. To them, tarot wasn't just fortune-telling. It was a sacred roadmap of the soul's journey through the mysteries of life and beyond. Could tarot have been brought into Europe not as a game, but as a code? A symbolic system carefully preserved by mystics, secret societies, or even ancient survivors of forgotten civilizations. The Rosicrucians, the Freemasons, and other esoteric orders have long been rumored to guard the true meaning of the tarot. To them, it was never about card tricks. It was about initiation. The major arcana. To understand the power of tarot, we must step into its heart. The major arcana. 22 cards, 22 archetypes, a journey from innocence to wisdom, from chaos to cosmic unity. This is known as the Fool's Journey. It begins with the Fool, 0, not a clown, but a symbol of pure potential. The Fool steps off the cliff, wide-eyed, carrying nothing but trust. He is the soul incarnating, the human at the threshold of experience. From there, he meets the magician, 1, the alchemist, the bridge between heaven and earth, the wielder of the elements. The magician declares, as above, so below. He represents manifestation, the conscious power to shape reality. Later, the fool encounters death, a figure often feared yet misunderstood. Death is not an end, but a transformation, a shedding of old skins, a necessary step for evolution. Without death, there can be no rebirth. Finally, the journey culminates with the world, 21. Here, the fool has become whole, integrated, balanced between the cosmic forces. It is the card of completion, of destiny fulfilled. But here's the secret. This is not just a story of cards. This is the story of us, of humanity, of consciousness itself. Psychologist Carl Jung recognized this. He saw the tarot not as superstition, but as a map of the psyche, each archetype reflecting a piece of the collective unconscious. The magician as the self's power, the tower as collapse of false systems, the star as hope after despair. Are these merely images on paper, or are they mirrors of a deeper reality, coded into our very DNA? Tarot as spiritual technology. This brings us to a radical possibility. Tarot is not fortune-telling. Tarot is a technology, a symbolic interface between the conscious and the unconscious, between the human and the divine, between the seeker and the cosmos itself. When we lay out the cards, we are not asking them to predict the future. We are asking them to reveal the structure beneath our experiences. Meditation on the cards has been used for centuries as a tool of initiation. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, Aleister Crowley, and countless mystics worked with tarot not to entertain, but to awaken. Some even suggest the tarot was designed deliberately as a training system for the soul, a way to encode cosmic truths into symbols, portable, universal, and enduring across cultures. And here's where the mystery deepens. What if the tarot's power is not human in origin? Some researchers point to links with Atlantean myth, Egyptian star priests, or even extraterrestrial influence. Could it be that tarot is a gift from beyond, a system seeded into humanity to help us evolve, to navigate the challenges of incarnation? The very word arcana means secrets, and secrets they remain. Why tarot endures? Think about this. Of all the tools, all the symbols, all the mystical systems, tarot has never disappeared. While kingdoms rose and fell, while religions burned libraries and erased records, tarot survived. It survived because it works. People across time and culture feel its pull. A 15th century mystic, a 19th century occultist, and a 21st century seeker all can shuffle the same deck, pull the same card, and feel the same archetype speaking through. Tarot is universal. It speaks a symbolic language that is older than language itself. Today, people use tarot for shadow work, life guidance, self-discovery. They use it not to escape reality, but to dive deeper into it. And perhaps the most chilling truth is this: the cards may not be static, they may adapt to the seeker. Some esotericists suggest that tarot has a kind of intelligence, a living current of consciousness that reshapes itself each time it is used. Not predicting the future, but showing the future we are in the process of creating. So the next time you see a tarot card, remember, you're not looking at painted cardboard. You're looking at a living archetype, a doorway into the unseen, a fragment of the cosmic code. The tarot is not here to tell you what will happen. It is here to show you what can happen, if you dare to walk the path. Perhaps that is its greatest secret. This has been Transcendence and Eminence. If you're ready to step further into the mysteries, subscribe and join me as we continue to seek the truths hidden behind the veil. Until next time, may the cards reveal your path.